Nobody of our generation needs to be told of the attractiveness of the depot as a place, the enormous sense of space and marvellous country all round it, and the hardy and uncertain climate. I vividly recall my first visit to the depot on joining the regiment, and I duly reported there to drop my visiting cards. The terrace was covered in dogs. There were fishing rods leaning up in the porch, and since it was after lunch, nobody in sight was in uniform at all. And by 1958, however, things were really rather different. One older member said to me that now that we had a bachelor there, perhaps at last we would have somebody hunting with a Zetland again. This is a nice idea, but in fact with no soldier groom, no 30 bobber, it really wasn't very easy. In retrospect, it would have been possible if one had been sufficiently dedicated or obsessed and experienced, but I'm afraid in my case this was not so. I remember that General Robinson had a dictum that nobody who had not served the depot really knew or understood the regiment, and it was to this type of activity and side of events to which he referred. We had perforce to expend enormous time and effort in a most diverse collection of activities, attending association functions, visiting ACF, putting out recruiting propaganda, staging council meetings, caring for regimental funds, maintaining the chapel, working on the museum, keeping alive the shooting and fishing on Skiby Beck, servicing the colonel of the regiment, and organizing the regimental reunion. This latter was a mammoth task, and many members of the depot staff had no real sleep for 2 successive nights. Indeed, anything concerned with regimental continuity, well-being and prestige, and the support of them, was an extracurricular activity which produced endless calls upon the loyalty of the small depot staff available. In some ways, the depot officers' mess was the very heart of the regiment, and we were all extremely conscious that we held it in trust for all, past and present. This was amply demonstrated by the arguments which waxed furiously when the opportunity came to have the place redecorated, and opinions varied from those who said that it looked like a morgue to those who considered that we are making it like a tart's bedroom. Anyway, it was the repository of regimental life and continuity, in a different sense from the museum, which in any case in those days was little seen, being tucked away in a nasty hut behind the barrack block and representing little more than a collection in store. All sorts of people tramped through the officers' mess, and it was indeed our showplace. They were receptive to a greater or lesser extent of what it represented.